so. White son of a gun, pay for all I've done. Swear they'll get upset, 'cause I ain't done just yet. My parents' couch, tried to figure out what love's about. Mom came busting through that door. What? No more. Kick that girl out in the street. Daddy takes home. That's the cheaper gunning.
EA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
From the banks of the Ohio River, there's a look at what's now known as Paycor Stadium here in Cincinnati. But tonight we start Week 9 with a good one in prime time, as it'll be the Cleveland Browns taking on the Cincinnati Bengals.
Hi again, everyone. I'm Brandon Gunn. To my left, Charles Davis. And Charles, you focus on the... So now the Bengals get ready for their first drive. And a look at a guy, definitely got a little razzle-dazzle to him. Can do it with his arm or his legs. Their mobile QB.
Brandon, it's always nice when you get recognized with an individual award. And he was the AFC Offensive Player of the Week last week, but when you do it in a win, so much the better.
Absolutely, and he was all talking about that win, not so much the award he received on Wednesday.
That's a nice-looking award. I wonder if he took it home, you know, got in the car, showed it off to the kids in the neighborhood, passed it around. Wonder what he did with it.
25-yard line.
Play action. It's Burrow.
This one caught downfield by Higgins.
And all the way in for the Cincinnati score. T. Higgins, his fourth touchdown on the year.
And the Bengals put the night's first points on the board as they take the early lead. Boy, Charles, this offense is just so explosive. They lead the league in scoring, and another example of just how good they are right there on that play.
Yeah.
Cincinnati coming back onto the field here for their second drive.
As mentioned, this one of the hottest teams in the NFL, riding that winning streak into this one, but now playing here on Thursday night. Do you think that this helps or hurts their momentum?
Ordinarily, I'd say it hurts the momentum because now you've got that short week. But when a team's playing as well as they are, it actually allows them to down focus and only worry about themselves and less about their opponent. So when you're playing well, you just worry about the things you're doing well and let the opponent deal with that.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And a 6-yard gain gets them right around the 43.
From the 43, it's 2nd and 3. So, CD, you look at this offense and what they've been able to do. 8-0, perfect through the first 2 months of the year. Second half,
taking it right down Broadway. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. A big play there. 57 yards. And the Bengals. This Bengals offensive unit ready to see what they can do here.
Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
Now 2nd and 9.
Here we go. They go play action with Burrow. Now a short one to Gesicki. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And now it's 3rd and 4.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
Off
off the play fake. Here's Burrow, escaping the pressure right. And he is going to have the Bengals first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
That's good for a Cincinnati Bengals.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. He'll be tackled shy of the 35. Shifty footwork gets him a little extra on the play. Second down and 4.
Brings up second and 4.
Here we go. Wide 80. Wide side.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard.
Brings up third and 3.
On third down, they're going to run for it here. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37.
First down. First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Here we go.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. Loose inside the 30. Inside the 10. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. A great play there. 63 yards. And the Bengals take a 3-touchdown lead. So here are the Bengals set to take over. They've gone 2 months without a loss, 8 straight wins for them, and they've got the lead here in this one as well, trying to make it 9 in a row.
Here we go. Here we go.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he'll scratch out a yard up to the 30, and that's all. 21-0 our score after 1. Ready for the second quarter from Cincinnati. It's the Bengals with the football here as they've got a 2nd and 8 forthcoming.
Here we go.
Burrow looking to pass. This is Fant on the short completion. And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up third down. 3rd and 5.
Here we go. Here we go.
They're passing here. Joe Burrow. Now a short one to Gesicki. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. A Bengal first down on a 16-yard pickup there.
And the Bengals first down.
First
and 10 at the 49-yard line.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50. These two teams matching up for the second time this year. Their first meeting back in October, week 6. And it was the visiting Bengals who came away with a victory in that one. So they'll look to take the season series now here at home in Cincinnati. And he's going to get this one down to the 45.
Well, partner, they've been running it well the entire game, and the big guys up front, they're a huge reason why. And now they're reaping the benefits as they continue to open up big holes and gain nice yardage.
And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 28. The Bengals passing game finding a rhythm. They've got another first. 2 minutes gone by, second quarter.
First and 10
Here we go.
at the 28-yard line.
First down, they'll go to the ground attack. And only a yard this time as he's taken down right around the 26. So from the 26-yard line, here's a 2nd and 8.
The 26-yard line.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. Give him 3 yards, and now they're left needing a conversion here on 3rd and 6. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Now they go play action now. Burrow. And the throw there going to be incomplete. So 2 third-down conversions on this drive, but not able to get a third, and now they deal with 4th down. Bengals offense and their running back getting set to go once more. And as a play caller, when you've got a guy who's running like this, you lean on him and your offensive line. He's had big hole after big hole to run through in this first half. They'll start this drive out on the ground. Up past the 25 to the 26, a gain of 5. We should mention, to go along with a great game he had last week, he was rightfully named AFC Offensive Player of the Week.
And he shares that with his offensive line, the tight end, his fullback. He's looking for more and more of that in this game.
Still going. Inside the 20. And it's out. He put it on the carpet. And a big turnover there as Cincinnati's offense coming back here onto the field. Last time out, remember, they fumbled the football. That led to the touchdown. And, Charles, they were in the red zone, so that's a backbreaker. They got to try to pick up the pieces here on this drive.
Yeah, and I actually started to do the math here, so be patient with me. 12-point swing is the way I calculated, because not only did they drop the ball in the red zone, they watched the opponent score a touchdown right after that. So their goal, have a drive here and try and get some of those points back.
Right back to him on first down. And able to work about 5 yards out of this as he's taken down up near the 47. And he continues to rack up the yardage on the ground. That last run going to move him over 200 yards rushing now in this game alone. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage.
Here we go, here we go.
Now it's Burrow. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to have a Bengals first down by about 3 yards or so as they wind up getting 7 there on 3rd and 4.
Here we go.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. Yeah, he did not want to go down there as he carries tacklers for a solid gain of 9. Just need a yard here, 2nd and 1.
Here we go, here we go.
From the gun, he'll hand this off. And that one opened up for him well as he'll take this down to the 26-yard line. 157 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ballgame. And just good downhill running there as he'll take this to the 15-yard line.
First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Now a handoff running through the middle. They stopped after only a yard, taking it down to the 14.
He's had success on this drive, but not on this play.
Finally, they bowed up defensively. I think they were determined not to let him take it pretty much all the way down the field.
Yeah, it looks like they handled their run responsibilities correctly this time. What we call run fits, everyone was in the right place.
2 yards on the pickup there. And now 3rd down and 6 to go.
3rd and 6.
Gun, gun, gun.
Burrow on play action. That's to Chase. He's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Jamar Chase, an 11-yard touchdown. Now the Cincinnati offense ready to see what they can do here. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
This 2nd and 4.
Here we go, here we go.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Able to find Higgins. Still going inside the 20. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. T. Higgins with his 2nd touchdown here. Bengals going to take over late in this first half. And with a huge lead already, they may be thinking, hey, our job's complete for these first 2 quarters. Let's get this to the locker room.
Here we go.
Burrow will throw. And he'll spot Higgins open left side. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39.
That's good.
Here we go, here we go.
First down.
Final play of the half for Burrow and company. A beautiful fake. Breaks the tackle. He's got room to run. And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
And this is turning out to be something to monitor as this game goes along. That's now 3 touchdown catches for him here in this first half alone. The Bengal offense now with the football first here to begin quarter number 3. Well, this offense, this team, they are rolling right now, Charles. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. You look at the scoreboard, and they pretty much right now got this thing on cruise control.
Yeah, and this is that time of game where you and I have to be prepared, right? Isn't this kind of like that empty the bank?
That's caught inside the 20. And he takes this way down deep into Cleveland territory. A big play there for Cincinnati. 55 yards.
First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. Now he's able to break through 1 tackle, but it slowed him down enough that he could only manage getting back to the line of scrimmage.
On the play.
Second and 10.
At the 15-yard line.
Gun.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. He will push his way down to about the 14. In need of a conversion on third down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. That's caught over the middle by Fant. He's brought down after a pickup of 5, but he needed 8. Fourth down.
6 yards. It's fourth down.
Set to go again as we look at the back heading onto the field again. He is north of 200 yards. Any time that you can say you're north of 200 yards, you've done something right.
Yeah, you're going to get some big check marks on your grade sheet, and you're going to be in heavy rotation on all the highlight shows, and you might even make a magazine cover or 2.
He's hoping for more, the cherry on top maybe, as this game goes forward. Burrow now off the bootleg. This is Fant on the short completion. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
Here we go.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. He'll get this down to the 38.
Brandon, you're a big lover of music. How about what you just saw there? This is what I call playing the piano for a defensive lineman. The ability to move laterally up and down the line of scrimmage. How about the way he just flowed and got to the outside part of the field and made that play?
And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. 201 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night. There's a first and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Here we go.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, second and 2.
Gun.
On second down, they'll run it here. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. Now it's Burrow. Touchdown, Bengals. Jamar Chase with touchdown number 15 on the year and second of the game. And the Cincinnati set to take over once again. And they just continue to roll right along, really. This has the looks of yet another victory as they hope to polish it off here in quarter number 4.
Here we go. Cut. 180. Cut.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he'll work this one up to about the 38. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2.
Second and 2.
Here we go.
They'll give him another shot here on the ground.
And the defense on him quickly there as they stop him at the 40 for a gain of just 2.
This defense starting to buckle down when they need to, and right now they're winning this fourth quarter, losing the game, but they're winning in the fourth quarter.
And what a fine line it is about what they're trying to get done, because they're down, so they obviously need the football, need a score, but they can't be so aggressive as to give up their edge, their gaps, and have the offense hit them with a big play.
180. 180. Cut.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
At the 42-yard line.
And now they will throw it with Burrow.
Looking deep here for Chase.
This is caught inside the 15. And he takes this way down, deep into Cleveland territory. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10.
Gun, gun.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. Give him 2 yards on that one. 2nd and goal now.
The yards may start getting a little tougher to come by down here near the goal line. That's good work defensively there on first down, holding them to a short gain.
The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal.
Here we go. Cut.
Now Burrow. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. Now he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. A great effort there. He scored on the ground and through the air.
And the Bengals add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. They are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable fourth quarter lead.
Here we go. Here we go.
Here's Burrow. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4. The ball resting on the 20. Here's 2nd and 6.
Here we go.
One back in the backfield. He'll get the carry. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. Scampering home from 19 yards out.
And the Bengals are on their way to a 9-0 start as they build on to their lead. But Charles, in this win, they've really just had one speed, and that's been all out. They're still driving the ball downfield despite the circumstances and the big lead, and they just continue to find ways to get into the end zone with ease.
They're certainly in that zone where almost everything they try is successful and often leads to points. Teams don't get those types of games very often, so when they do, many of them just want to take advantage of it to the last second.
Cincinnati now ready to take the field.
Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
Here we go, here we go.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people, they get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate, but we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way that this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
Let's get set. 180.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And for one of the first times all night, he is going to go nowhere as they bury him behind the line. And now timeout is whistled as it appears there's a Brown shaken up on the play. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've been tough to stop. 8 for 10 so far. This is 3rd and 7. They're going to look to throw.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And all the
A big play there on the catch and run. 54 yards. Another milestone falling on that last throw of what has been an MVP-type season so far, as he has now gone over 4,000 yards passing already on the year.
And it's been a whole lot of fun to watch as he's put together this type of a season. And to me, you have to figure, with so many games remaining, I think he'll breeze past 5,000 yards. Could he challenge the all-time record? Maybe even bump it up closer to 6,000 yards? I can't wait to watch. And the way he's playing, I wouldn't put it past him.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he's going to take this down close to a first down at the Browns' 29. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
Here we go, here we go. Dot. Right 80. Dot.
On third down, they're going to run for it here. And he will have the first before he's brought down right on the chalk of the 20. They'll get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the fourth quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
Here we go, here we go. Dot.
On second down, they'll run it here. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. And now timeout is whistled as it appears there's a Brown shaken up on the play.
Let's get set. Dot.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. A 9-yard touchdown run. And the Bengals are closing in on a 9th victory on the year as they extend their lead. Well, he finishes off the drive with a touchdown run, Charles. Remember, he also had a catch on this drive as well.
And that's what running backs want to be in today's NFL, a complete back. 3 downs, stay on the field, run it, and catch it. And he gets it done.
Look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. I guess it kind of goes without saying at this point, but he's had a great game, as we like to say, a nose for the end zone, no doubt.
Continues to find it throughout this game, and I'm sure he's got a nice place to live. He might want to make an offer on the end zone for a second home, because that's what it's been like throughout this contest. He knows how to get there, and boy, he looks happy when he yells.
He's already bought all the property in the end zone. That's the problem. He's going to sell to himself now. Second down and 3. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 15. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
Here we go. Dot.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. Second down.
11 MT. Here we go, here we go. Big 13. Dot.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And he's taken in by the tight end Fant. And he is out of bounds right around the 34. From the 34 now, here's first and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 10 more there and another first down.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Here. Dot.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
And that last carry will do it. He is officially now the new all-time NFL record holder for most rushing yards in a single season. Historic, unbelievable. What an accomplishment. And here's a handoff out of the gun. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. His carries tonight, they're getting up there, so maybe one of those every now and then is understandable.
I would agree with that. Understandable every now and then. Sometimes you come back and you fake it to him and go play action. But other times you say, okay, they got him on that one. We'll come back to him in another carry.
And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 17-yard line. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. 22 yards there, a first down.
17-yard line. On one, ready? Gun, stop!
From the gun, they'll try to run it. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
Brendan, every great running backs coach I've talked with has always talked about when you have great vision, you're not consciously thinking about your cuts and your moves. You're just doing them. And I think that's what we're seeing tonight. He's about run them into submission, hasn't he?
You took the words right out of my mouth. I was just going to use that phrase. He has run them into submission.
Wave the white flag.
Right back to him on first down. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Some good running there at the end of the drive. He had the burst that set up the first and goal, and then one play later, he's in the end zone.
Brandon, what I liked about that sequence is, I'm not sure who made the play call, but they understood the situation, understood the momentum. A nice hard-charging run, give it right back to him, and let him cap things off.
Scoring game, Charles, than we typically see in the National Football League, but fun to watch these offenses. They were really clicking. It seemed like everything that they dialed up worked.
Yeah, it certainly was fun to watch from our perspective. I'd like to be those defensive coaches, though. That wasn't a blast for them at all. And let's face it, they all game plan, they all scout, they all think they're prepared, but executing and stopping teams, that's another matter entirely.
So for Cincinnati, the train just keeps rolling. 9-0 now to start this campaign. And they'll get a few extra days